that third 27 catch compared to the Buffalo one in your mind?
It was similar. Similar situation, similar catch type. Just I went up with one hand and, we finished the game with the win in Buffalo. But it definitely was similar. I just always want to, keep that momentum for the team, make that play for us to keep going and extend the drive. And I feel like that definitely, gave us a little spark at that moment, especially, recovering the fumble, the play before. So that whole process, that whole sequence was me just trying to do whatever it takes to get us on that scoring board to, get us that win.
At the end of the broadcast, the camera showed you after the interception, you kind of took a knee and it took a minute before you got off the field. What's kind of going through your mind at that point? I'm sure you're exhaustion amongst other things.
Very tired. That was the main thing, just very tired. Just like I said, I gave everything, especially that last drive of the game. And, we was just, short one play. That's just all that's going through my mind. Just, just reaching to that moment and just being short, just being that close to getting the game winner and to put points on the board is definitely a tough situation. Just going through the whole game and wanting to come out with that win and coming up short. It's tough.
Justin, how much do you feel you and this locker room has left to give for the season?
Say it one more time.
How much do you feel you and this locker room has left to give when you talk about that exhaustion and chasing this playoff ring?
Yeah, I feel like that's a question for the whole team to answer. I'm going to give everything that I can for this team, for this organization, for us to keep winning. I always will be that leader, that captain on this team. I will definitely carry that C on my chest with honor. So, as long as, we have opportunities to go out there and play this game, they're going to get the best out of me every single time.
Justin, what do you need from your quarterback, regardless of who starts? What do you need for that guy to do?
I've been kind of preaching it ever since we've had quarterback change, and I've been talking to y'all. It's just all about confidence, having that confidence to go out there and make throws, make the proper reads, and just manage the game. And I feel like we do well at that, times throughout the game. We just need to be more consistent. And it's not just talking about quarterbacks. It's more than just the quarterbacks. It's the whole team plays a part in the quarterback's job. We have to, at skill positions, we have to catch the ball. The O-line has to block. The running back has to pick up that blitzer. So there's a lot of things that goes towards it. It's not all on the quarterback, but we need to all, have that confidence in him so that, when he does get into that game and he get in those moments, he has that confidence just as well as we have confidence in him.
What's been your impression of Jaren Hall? I know when he played in Atlanta, you were not there, but just training camp and throughout the season.
Yeah, I feel like he has been doing a great job in just learning, just the process of being a rookie and just, carrying that role. It's definitely been a tough year, just battling with the injuries and, for his first game to start, having an injury. So it's definitely been a struggling season with injuries. But, just like I've been saying, it doesn't matter who's out there at quarterback. We always have that confidence in them. We feel like our preparation that we have throughout the week, gets them right for the game. And I feel like Jaren is definitely a great quarterback. He has definitely some potential to, spark this offense up if we, put him out there to play. But, we have confidence in whoever.
Justin, you talk about the injuries. How would you describe the way KOC has kind of led through every injury that's popped up? It seems like it keeps coming.
Yeah, it's a tough position. We were just talking the other day about all of that has happened and the injuries that has been going on. It's something that you can't control. Some things that it just happens, and we just kind of have to live with it and think about the next man that comes up. It just, during the situation, of course, you want to tend to that person that's getting injured. Of course, they're a big role on our team. But we can't, waste time on thinking about that. We have to, think about the next person and just carrying on throughout the game.
Justin, what was your reaction when you heard the extent of TJ's injury?
Yeah, I was devastated a little bit. I mean, for him to do the things that he has done ever since he got here last year, it's been amazing. I mean, he's been a great teammate, a great person. And when I got injured, he was, right there next to me, just trying to give me that support, giving me that just that happy vibe. So now it's just, time for me to be that person for him. Now he's out for the season. So, it's no way that he can come back from this injury during this time. So it's just all hands on him, supporting him and being there for him.
You mentioned the fumble recovery. When you watched that back, I guess, what did you think? Because it looks like a very difficult play it's rolling to dive into.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I seen Nick fumble, I was really thinking about the end of the game at that very moment. So, I mean, as I'm running towards the ball, I was hoping that the lineman wasn't able to pick it up, and he wasn't able to pick it up. So I was happy to jump on the ball and continue that drive. But, just like I've been saying all year, the turnovers has definitely been killing us all year. It's definitely a tough process that we've been dealing with this whole entire year. So it was just trying to, get the ball back into our hands and to continue what we've started and, to double back and get the next play first down. It was definitely big for our team.
Justin, you mentioned Kirk after the game. Has everything, the way the season has played out, given you a greater appreciation for him? I know he's always been your guy, but seeing what it's like when he's not out there?
I always have appreciation for Kirk, even when he's out there and when he's not out there. People don't see what goes on in the building. They don't see the relationships that go on. They don't see the connection that go on. And me and Kirk have a great connection, even when he's not throwing the ball. It's great to have him around and to be around the building, just him being himself and him being the leader that he is. But it's definitely, tough without him, being there. His leadership, his knowledge of the game, his awareness, it's definitely, a piece missing, just not having that main piece out there on the table.
Do you think you'll make your, I know we're a long way away from that, but do you think you'll make your opinion known on Kirk when his contract time comes up and people here are trying to decide what they're going to do?
I mean, I feel like I'm always voicing my opinion on Kirk. I mean, as much as people, downgrade him and, not want to give him this credit, I'm always the person that gives him his credit. I'm always, blessed and just accepting of the person that he was for me, the player that he was for me in this team, just by being that leader and being that captain, controlling the game, controlling where the ball goes, and making great throws. And I think the rest of the world definitely realizes that at this very moment.
And I mean, like talking to the front office or ownership or whatever in terms of the people who would decide what would happen.
Yeah, I feel like I really don't have to voice my opinion that much. I mean, you can just really look at the stats and look at the play, especially before he went down this year. But I definitely will always, give that extra word or two for Kirko, for sure.
Justin, as you're making your decision on your own contract, how much will the state of the quarterback situation play into what you decide to do with the contract?
I feel like that's a question for later on down the line. At this very moment, it's more just focus on just winning the rest of the season, doing what I have to do to continue the great things that I have been doing for this organization. And hopefully, that conversation comes up and I can answer that question a little bit better.